Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Ty Joyce. Today on Energy, we're going to stop by O'Fallon's greenhouse to get some tips on flowers for our landscapes. And later on the show, we'll give you a first look at the newest art exhibit at the Brennans Spirit Center. But first, let's go for a run with our RSC 5K and Fitness Festival.
It's 6:30 in the morning. It's foggy. It's Cinco de Mayo. So why are all of these people converging on the Brennans Spirit Center? And why are they wearing running shoes?
One of my favorite events at the RSC is our 5K. This year, we were privileged enough to put it on Cinco de Mayo. So we had an awesome theme going on. We have sombreros, ponchos. Our course marshals were in uniform, so it was a really fun event. We had people who dressed up. We did a costume contest. So not only did we have race awards, but we also had costume awards.
I love running the local runs. It's close to home. I heard it advertised. It seems like a fun run to run. Today's my 23rd anniversary with my husband, so I thought it's a good way to start the celebration.
I think people really like this event because it's close to home. It's a nice flat course. We accommodate to families, we accommodate to small children because we do a 1-mile run, and then we paired it with the Fitness Festival this year. So we have a rock wall, we've got the bounce house, we've got all sorts of health vendors, so it's just a really fun day for the whole family.
Wait, a rock wall and health vendors? What else was going on at the Fitness Fest?
The Fitness Festival this year, we have a wide array of vendors from everything from like Juice Plus. We have Big River Running here, so we have a lot of great health things, but we also have demonstrations going on all day. So we have martial arts demonstrations, Zumba classes, Zumbatomic for the children. So there's just a lot going on today until noon.
With a 5K for adults, a 1K for kids, and a fitness festival for the whole family, this Cinco de Mayo was a blast.
I think people had a really fun time today at the event. It was great. We had beautiful weather, and now that we have kind of established this day and we'll continue to do it Cinco de Mayo weekend from here on out, I think it'll just continue to grow and it'll be a lot more fun in years to come. Struggling with what to plant in your yard? O'Fallon Landscape Manager Bob Dearduff can help.
Hi, my name's Bob Dearduff, and I'm the landscape manager for the city of O'Fallon. How many times in your garden have you wrestled over what color flower combination to put together, and it's always a trial and error situation where you never quite get it right? Well, let me share with you what we do in order to make our flower choices for the upcoming year.
Blending a variety of colors and styles together might seem hard, but there's a quick and easy way to get it right before you plant.
The technique we use is we will go to the internet and bring up the color combinations and flower possibilities and put them all on the screen together. And as we move along, we'll start to combine the different colors that we think would look good together. And this is a display that we did in 2006. And eventually we chose this display and put it together for hanging baskets that turned out in this color combination. So this is what it looked like on the computer, and this is what it looked like in real life.
It's surprisingly easy once you get started. Pick your color scheme, find some flowers that match those colors, and start compositing.
One other consideration when you select your flowers is not just on color alone. You want to make sure that you're choosing plants that will be compatible with each other in growth habit, so that one plant doesn't finally take over and you'll end up with a flower bed of just one plant by the end of the summer.
Need some inspiration? Here are a few examples of the combinations we'll be using throughout the city.
This will be one of our baskets we'll place on Main Street this summer 2012. And what we chose here is a sweet potato vine, but this one is a Sweet Caroline variety, which is more of a compact grower, doesn't spread so much. This is a Zinnia Profusion. This will have the orange flower that you'll see in our color board. And this is a spider plant. Some people call them airplane plant. Typically a house plant, but this year they're going outside on Main Street. And then an inch Jew will add purple to this chartreuse, orange, white, purple combination together. That typically is a house plant also, but this year it's going outside. Here's a combination of two plants that we're going to use this summer in 2012. This one is Indian Summer Rudbeckia, It grows with a 6-inch yellow flower like a black-eyed Susan. And we're going to pair it next to the Gomphrena. This particular one's called Fireworks. And the reason why we put these two together is the colors are good, the yellow and purple together, but also they both grow about 2 feet high. So we're going to match these up in a ratio of 1:1. The final display will be just below waist height, but it'll be tall with yellow and purple combined. I want to show you this combination of flowers because these particular flowers like it dry. So we're going to match this purple colored purslane along with the white euphorbia diamond frost. And those two plants both like full sun, but they don't like to be overwatered. So matching these together is perfect for this summer.
If you want a beautiful selection of flowers that are almost impossible to kill, our bulletproof picks are what you're looking for.
We've selected 10 plants for our bulletproof list, which we consider to be plants that are going to perform all summer long, no matter how hot, how wet, how dry the summer is, bulletproof. These are 2 of them right here. This one is a dragon wing begonia, and in 2012 we're going to match it up with a Versa coleus. This particular one we've chosen complements the red. These 2 plants also have the same sunlight requirement and same moisture content requirement. They're going to do exceptionally well together.
Here's a full list of our top 10 bulletproof flowers. Follow this and you'll find it's easy to put together a great looking landscape that will complement any home. Remember, try to composite your color combinations before you plant, and your yard will look better than ever.
When the pool season rolls around, you'll be enjoying the crystal clear water of Alligators Creek Aquatic Center. But did you know how much work actually goes into getting the pool ready each year? Jeremy Wolfmeyer will take you behind the scenes.
Alligators Creek Aquatic Center. You know it as the best pool on the north side of O'Fallon, and with good reason. The features seem endless with 2 slides, a vortex, a lazy river, and a giant play structure. There's no better place to beat the heat during the summer months. But just how much work goes into getting the pool ready for the Memorial Day opening? You'd be surprised at the amount of routine maintenance staff performs each year, with equipment repairs, painting, surface refinishing, painting, staff training, and yep, even more painting.
For Alligators Creek for this year, we're repainting the play structure, which is directly behind me. That's got a fresh coat of paint on it. Our slide structure needed a lot of work this year, so we are completely repainting that. And we're also updating our filter media. Filter media gets changed about every 5 to 10 years depending on the use and how it's holding up. So the pool should be nice and crystal clear this year.
Despite the hours, days, and even weeks of effort, keeping the Alligators Creek Aquatic Center in top shape is important to our staff.
We put a lot of effort into keeping Alligators Creek maintained properly and just looking presentable for all the residents of O'Fallon. This pool gets used by area daycares, schools, all the neighborhood kids around here come up and enjoy the pool. And it's really all about keeping it fun and exciting for them.
So when Memorial Day rolls around and the summer temps have kicked it up a notch, stop by the Alligators Creek Pool a time or 3. Open till 6 Monday through Thursday and 8 on Friday and Saturday. This pool is your guaranteed way to make a splash this summer.
Brennans Playground is already a favorite for many families, but there's still plenty more to come for O'Fallon's first all-inclusive playground.
There's something magical tucked away in Westhoff Park. Walk past the baseball diamonds and tennis courts and you'll find Brennans Playground, O'Fallon's first universally accessible playground. Featuring custom-built ADA-compliant play structures, Brennans Playground is perfect for children who have difficulty using traditional playground equipment, encouraging kids of all abilities to play together.
Well, it's all inclusive. That means every child, whatever their abilities are, they can get to every element of this playground. On the second hand, the parents like it too, because if the parents or the grandparents happen to be disabled, at a regular playground they may not be able to get to their child if they need them, but here they can get to all elements to help their kids out if they need to.
Open since October 1st of 2011, Brennans Playground is fast becoming the most popular play area in O'Fallon.
The response to Brennans Playground has been phenomenal. There have been loads of people out here all winter. With the mild winter, we've had vans from different daycares and whatnot that bring groups out.
We came out here because ever since we found out about it, my kids love it, so we've been here a lot, and we have friends that wanted to come, so we decided to bring them and let them experience it.
I I think it's fun because I've never been here before, and I like how there's a lot of things to do. It's such a cool park. You don't really see stuff like the spider web or the flying saucer swings. It's just really cool.
Brennans Playground wouldn't be possible without the continuing support it receives from the community. Recently, Ameren, Missouri donated 32 trees to the playground, and 13 Ameren volunteers helped plant them too. The new trees at Brennans Playground will provide spring blossoms, summer shade, and autumn colors for people to enjoy for many years to come. Community members also raised money for Brennans Playground by betting on cards, dice, and mice at the Casino Night and Mouse Races fundraiser. This event featured Vegas-style entertainment, mouse roulette, and of course, mouse races. All proceeds from the night went towards building a much-needed spray pad for Brennans Playground.
The spray pad component is to help those children that have trouble regulating their body temperatures. They'll be able to go to this area and cool off.
If you haven't checked out the ultimate playground in O'Fallon, you've got to stop by Brennans Playground in Westhoff Park.
I guess I'd say if you've never been here, you gotta try it because this will be the park you go to from then on out, I think.
The City of O'Fallon prides itself on developing parks and amenities that are for people of all ages and abilities, and Brennans Playground is a perfect example of that. It is for people of all ages and kiddos with all different abilities.
This is my very favorite park.
It's time for a break. When we return, we'll check out the Melissa Davidson exhibit at the RSC, and we'll find out what's coming up in our community right here on Energy.
The O'Fallon Theater Works Summer Theater Camp and Workshop is back. Starting July 9th, come check out our exciting 3-week theater programs, which will offer children and teens an opportunity to explore their natural creativity and build confidence through learning and using performing arts skills. Each participant will create an original character and then collaborate on a storyline and play. They'll focus on developing creative thinking skills, script writing and character development, plus voice work, physical characterization, costuming, set design and rehearsals, culminating in a matinee production for family and friends to enjoy on July 28th at 2 p.m. The camp is for actors ages 9 through 12 and will run Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon at the City Hall Auditorium. The workshop is for ages 13 through 17 and will run Monday through Friday from 1 to 5 p.m. at the City Hall Auditorium. The cost for this 3-week camp is $225 for residents and $249 for non-residents. Don't miss this incredible opportunity to inspire the budding actor in your child.
The O'Fallon Mayor's Youth Advisory Council wants you to arrive at your destination safe and sound.
Here are a few tips to help you avoid texting while driving.
Ask a passenger to send a text for you.
You can see who texted you after you stop driving. Throw the phone in the backseat if you don't have the willpower. It's not worth dying over.
If you need to send a text, pull over to a safe area first.
Set up a message to tell your friend that you are driving and you'll get back to them as soon as possible.
Admit it, parents, how many times have you texted while driving? In our fast-paced society, it's hard not to answer a text as soon as it rings. But remember, your kids are watching and will inevitably follow your behavior.
Remember, texting and driving is dangerous. This has been a message brought to you by the O'Fallon Mayor's Youth Advisory Council.
Welcome back to Energy. We had a chance to sit down for an interview with Melissa Davidson, the photography student behind the latest cultural arts gallery exhibit at the RSC.
Got an interest in photography? Come check out the latest Cultural Arts Center gallery exhibit featuring the work of Melissa R. Davidson. Melissa is an 18-year-old photography student at St. Louis Community College who develops and prints her own black and white images.
Well, I've always been interested in the way you can stop a moment and keep it with you forever. My art is mainly about shape and form and contrast. and with color sometimes that can distract you. What really attracted me to black and white was the way you have so much more freedom. There's a lot more flexibility with what you can do.
For the exhibit, Melissa handpicked her favorite pieces for display. Each photo uses dramatic lighting and camera angles to create a mood within the piece. In the future, Melissa hopes to make photography her career, and her passion for her work is obvious in every frame.
Well, for me, the most exciting part about art is the whole experience of it. I always carry my camera around because I never know what's going to inspire me.
The exhibit will be on display at the Renown Spirit Center until May 25th. Next time you're headed up for a workout or event, get there a few minutes early and explore the black and white world captured by Melissa's photographs.
Our O'Fallon sports fields are seeing daily use, but that doesn't mean our parks crews can rest. Let's take a look at the routine maintenance our crews perform to keep our fields in top condition.
Previously on Energy, you've seen the enormous amount of work our parks crews perform to get our city's parks and fields ready for action. It might not be glamorous, but without all of this hard work, our sports leagues wouldn't be possible. And with the summer finally here and the fields seeing daily use, a different kind of maintenance has begun.
The warm season fields we will close down for 7 weeks. We'll alternate the fields so that we always have one field open. We'll be sprigging, sodding, top dressing, and aerating and fertilizing during those times. We do this to keep the field conditions looking great, to try to keep the people coming to O'Fallon to play our sports.
This is also an opportunity to do routine maintenance on our facilities. So how many acres of work are we talking about?
There's a lot that goes into maintaining these fields. Down at sports, we have roughly 22 acres of warm season Bermuda grass that we maintain during that 7-week period of closing. Football, we have about 7 acres of Bermuda grass that we maintain and revamp. In baseball fields, we have roughly 20 plus acres of baseball fields that we had to open up within 1 month of closing.
O'Fallon's parks are the best in the region, and our crews aim to keep them that way.
Everybody who comes and uses our facility benefits. It's a win-win all around. I mean, if we have the best looking grass around, we have more people come to the O to have a good time, and they want to share the experience with their friends, and they come back.
Maintaining our city's parks is a full-time job, requiring about 160 man-hours of work each week. But take just one trip into an O'Fallon park and you'll agree it's worth the effort. Everyone benefits from maintaining the natural beauty of our O'Fallon parks.
O'Fallon Theater Works recently wrapped up their production of the popular musical Annie Jr. Darren Grannis will hook us up with a recap of the show, and he'll tell us what's next for live theater in O'Fallon.
O'Fallon Theater Works' latest performance, Annie Jr., is a hit. Set in the 1930s, this musical follows the adventures of Annie, an 11-year-old girl trying to escape from her orphanage. With lots of songs, laughs, and adventure, this show was a blast for audiences of all ages.
The audiences have been fantastic. I mean, they've been literally on their feet, standing ovations. We have sold out every single night. One Sunday we actually sold out the Saturday before, which has never happened, so it's just been this huge buzz. People really like this. They love coming to see something like this. People walking out of here just with smiles on their faces and kids dancing and talking, and it's just amazing.
You can't have a play without talented performers, and the cast for this show was no exception.
We actually had a huge turnout for auditions, and we got an incredible cast. These kids are so talented, I can't believe it. Singing, dancing, and acting, you wouldn't think some of these kids would be able to pull off. They just did an incredible job. It was just all around just an incredible cast. I couldn't be happier.
Need another reason to go see an O'Fallon Theater Works show? It's great family fun.
They're entertainment. I mean, it's an escape from the outside world. You can make the same, the same argument for movies, but with live theater, it's a whole different set of parameters. You're actually interacting with the actors, and it just takes you away. You forget about all your daily struggles and everything else, and it's just a nice way to spend some good quality time with your family.
Want to see our next show? Keep Friday, November 30th in mind for the debut of our next great live theater production.
Our next play is going to be Steel Magnolias, which is going to be in production the first 2 weekends in December. It's a more of a somber piece, but a very, very, very popular one we've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm very excited about that one.
Great shows close to home. There's no better way to experience live theater in O'Fallon than by enjoying an O'Fallon TheaterWorks performance.
There's always something new in O'Fallon. Here's a look at what's coming up. Improve your child's coordination and confidence with Little Kicks Karate. Kids ages 3 to 5 will learn basic karate skills in this 5-week introductory course. You've got 2 class options with start dates available on Monday, June 4th and Saturday, June 9th. Call the Renaud Spirit Center for more information. Stop by Fort Zumwalt Park on June 10th for a day of catch and release fishing at Lake Wetzel. The lake will be freshly stocked with fish, so bring your rod, reel, and bait and get ready to catch the big one. Activities for kids also include a casting contest, worm races, and more. The event kicks off at 8 a.m. For more info, check out your O'Fallon Rec Guide. Quick Start Tennis is a fast, fun, game-oriented program that keeps kids playing and progressing. The program includes 5 weeks of tennis instruction, followed by a tournament to showcase new tennis skills. We'll provide the equipment, and the program is designed for kids ages 4 to 10. Sign up today. Here's a great way to start your mornings. Treat yourself to warm water and relieve your aches and pains with our aqua aerobics classes. No swimming skills are required in this 4-week class. Aquatic workouts are a great way to stay fit and strengthen your muscles and joints without putting a lot of stress on your body. Check your rec guide for a class that will work for you. Today on Energy, you got an early preview of Alligators Creek, planted a few flowers with our greenhouse staff, and watched Brennans Playground grow. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and burn some energy.